Hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mouse Gaming here with another The Hunter Call of the Wild video. Now today's video is going to be talking all about the fact that today we did see the release of the Modern Rifles pack into Call of the Wild. Now, one thing I just quickly wanted to mention while we're here at the start is you will notice there is a reticle on the screen there in the middle. That is now an option that you can turn on and off in your settings. I am going to switch it off after just showing it off here, but I thought I'd just talk about it. There's a couple of different options for it in the settings. If you go through, you can change how it looks. There's a couple of different options for how it looks. You can change the size of it and you can change the colour. So if that's something you'd like to use, then go through your settings and go and check that out. And like I said, you can also remove it, which is exactly what I will do once we get back into some gameplay in a moment. But as you can see, I'm going through here and claiming all of the brand new weapons from today's weapon pack. And I'm pretty pleased to say that the weapon pack is also extremely cheap, as the Call of the Wild DLCs normally are. For me, in the UK, it was £2.31, but it is a very, very cheap DLC, and it's actually on sale already. So yeah, definitely worth going and picking up this DLC in my opinion, if only for the 308, because I can tell you guys, I've been playing around with all of them. I absolutely love the 308. The 308 is by far my favourite of all three, but I do actually like the 22 and the 223 as well. But before we move on to go and take a look at using all three of those brand new ARs in game, I did also want to mention the free 5th anniversary revolver that we all get is the Sundberg 454, which is an absolutely beautiful looking revolver. It is just a different skin of the Rhino 454, but it is absolutely beautiful, and I hope to have a video out hunting with it for some trophies, hopefully tomorrow or at latest the next day. But moving on and taking a look at the first of the three ARs in game that I want to take a look at. This is the Zarza 223, and we're going to test it out against this mythical grey fox. And I'm just going to line up here and take the shot, and as you can see, did an absolutely perfect job, dropped him on the spot, absolutely crushed him. What a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fox, being that two-tones fur type, but he did not stand a chance against the 223. Straight through double lung and instant kill. Absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I want from a 223. Really, really impressed. I'm glad that he didn't, get back up and run around for a few seconds. I really like the fact that it just knocked him straight over. Really, really happy with that. And being a two-tones mythical, pretty nice fox to actually get that test shot on. Now, something I've been wanting to do since they announced that we were getting a 308 with this weapon pack is take out a 308 and test it against the American alligators. I desperately wanted to see how well it would do at taking them down effectively, and I ended up going onto my own Mississippi map just to go and look for a decent alligator to take down with it, and I ended up finding this little beauty, a level 4 piebald alligator. What a perfect test subject for the 308. And I won't hold back, I have absolutely loved using this 308. I have had such fun with it today, and I'll be honest, it's going to be a main loadout gun for me. And as you will see in a moment, it does an extremely good job against the alligators. So, lined up there, managed to put a very solid neck shot on him, and you can see he didn't go anywhere. Pretty instant kill, and I was really happy with how the 308 performed there. Absolutely no problem at getting through to that neck bone. And such a beautiful alligator to be a absolutely perfect test subject for the 308. And this was actually the first animal I shot with the 308, and I couldn't have been more happy to actually find a nice little piebald hiding on my own map. And I was sort of moving around here trying to get a nice background so that we could get a nice clear look at actually where the shot impacted and everything. And I have to say, I'm pretty happy with this shot. It's maybe a little bit high, I could have been a little bit lower in the neck, but it did the job. Nice quick kill shot on the alligators, which is what we always want. And I'm really, really happy with how the 308 performed. No issues at all getting that penetration through to the neck bone. It was absolutely perfect, and I will have no hesitation using it on gators in the future. Moving on now to the first of a couple of clips from Vahonga Savannah, and I actually went to check out the wildebeest in their new early morning drink time when this pretty big level 4 walked past. So I decided he would be a perfect target for the new 308, and as you can see, no problems at all getting through to the vitals there, and he doesn't run too far before he actually goes down. Really happy with how that went. Again, no problems at all from the 308. And this guy looked pretty big. I knew he had potential to be a diamond, and picking him up, he is a diamond. So my second harvest with the 308 was a diamond level 4 blue wildebeest. I do really like the wildebeest, and I'm very happy to see that they now drink in the early morning rather than at night. So that's definitely a really positive change that's come with that update. And as you can see, again, no problems at all from the 308. Double lung and liver, bringing him down really, really nice and quickly. And we also get to take a look at the new diamond logo. I know you guys have probably seen it in other creators' videos and on different streams at this point, but this is my first time actually getting to see it in game. I don't actually mind how the diamond logo looks. I wish it just had maybe a different colour to it, something like a bluish tint or something like that, just something to make it pop a little bit more and make it resemble the silver medal a little bit less. That shot was maybe a little bit far back, but like I said, no problems at all. Of course, going through the back of the double lung there and through the liver. Really happy with the penetration there from the 308 actually getting through to double lung and getting the liver as well. It was just, yeah, I'm really happy with that performance. Moving on to the next Ronda Savannah clip now, and I came down to this spot which used to be a really big hotspot for warthogs when I saw a scrub hare go running past, and I thought, oh, an opportunity to use the new 22, and I spotted it and it ended up being a level 3 scrub hare. You don't see an awful lot of level 3 scrub hare. I think this is the third one I've ever seen. They're just not that common to find, and I was so excited that this was going to be the first animal I got to take out with the brand new Zarza 22. And as you can see, exactly like you'd expect from any 22, goes straight down. Yeah, how cool is that for her to just go running past me in a spot where I wasn't even looking for scrub hare. I went to a couple of other areas actually looking for scrub hare and didn't find much of anything, but I come here looking for warthogs and find a level 3. It's just crazy. So using her fur as a background here, as I thought it would be the nicest background in this spot, and she is a diamond at 5.40. How cool is that? I really wasn't expecting to find a diamond scrub hare today. It wasn't what I was really looking for, but I am so happy. Like I said, it's one that I've not shot a lot of diamonds of, so seeing that level 3 pop up really got me excited. And to be able to take it with the brand new 22 was really cool. And as you can see, I then ended up getting knocked out by Cape Buffalo, because it now turns out that there's a lot of Cape Buffalo in this particular area too. But that doesn't matter, it just teleported me back to the nearest lodge, still got the diamond, and I'm really happy with how that all turned out. Moving on now to the first of a few clips from Quattro Colinas. Now, Quattro was one of the maps that got reset today, alongside Ronda Savannah, Mississippi Acres and Rancho del Arroyo, so I decided I would come out to Quattro to hunt some ibex, which are a pretty perfect target for the brand new 308. Now, you can get diamond level 4s of all of the 4 ibex species, but the only one I've never shot a diamond level 4 of is the Ronda ibex. But when I came down to this lake and I saw the group of Rondas drinking, I knew this guy had a chance to be a diamond level 4, and sure enough, he is a diamond at 108.90. So this guy is my first ever diamond level 4 Ronda ibex, which is a pretty cool find. I really do like the Ronda ibex. They're perhaps my favourite species of all of the ibex, just because I love how thick the bases of their horns are. I just think it looks really impressive on the big level 4s and level 5s. And as you can see, equally as impressive as this ibex is the performance from that 308 once again. Just look at how much penetration there is, going all the way through that sort of bottom of the neck, front of the chest, through the heart, through the lung, and through to liver. That's just absolutely crazy. I could not want anything more than that. That's absolutely fantastic. So that was really cool to see how well the 308 actually performs on these guys, and really cool to get my first ever diamond level 4 Ronda. Moving on to the next clip now, and we're taking a look at some southeastern Spanish ibex. Now, there's 2 pretty big level 4s here, one with a minimum estimate of 87, and the one in the front has a minimum estimate of 88. So I was trying to work out if there was any way that I could try and get a shot at both of them, but I decided that I really wanted to focus on the one in the front, considering it has that higher estimate. So managed to drop him there with the 308, no problem at all, but the other level 4 did end up fleeing off before I could get a shot at him. But I ended up waiting around and the group did turn around and come back, but the big level 4 just did not want to show himself, and I basically spotted every other ibex in the group except him, so I figured that this had to be him here, hiding in the brush, just not letting me spot him. So I decided what I'd do is let him walk forward here as he was going alert, and that hopefully I'd be able to get a shot at his vitals as he stopped here. And sure enough, as he stops there, perfect opportunity to put a really solid chest shot on him, and he drops on the spot just like the first level 4. Again, 308, just no problem at all decimating these ibex. It just completely flattens them. It's so strong against these guys. So this is that first level 4, and he definitely looks pretty big. I was pretty confident this guy would make it, and he does. He's a diamond at 91.90. And again, double lung liver shot. Just look at the amount of penetration. It really is crazy just how good this brand new 308 is. Like I said, it's definitely going to be a main loadout addition for me. I really love the gun personally. I know there's a lot of people who are on the fence about these guns being in the game. There's some people who are dead against it. I'm totally all for it, and I really do love this 308. And it's so good for taking out these ibex. It's going to be really fun to grind ibex and other similar size species with this gun, because they just stand absolutely no chance against the 308. It really is a fantastic gun. So this guy ended up making diamond, and at this point I was wondering if the other one would end up making it as well. You can see he really isn't that far away, he's just led through on the other side of these bushes here. And again, this guy looked pretty big, pretty tall horns on him, but they're not quite as wide, I didn't think. So I wasn't quite sure if he would make it. And picking him up, he is unfortunately just a gold, but still a really nice ibex. And again, going through the front of that neck there as he was putting his head down, all the way through heart and right lung. You can see how much neck flesh it actually went through there. It's really impressive. Moving on to the next clip now, and we're looking at another species of ibex once again. This time we're taking a look at the Gredos ibex. And honestly, when I started hunting for ibex on my own map, I wasn't really looking for diamonds, I was more hoping for some rares. But at this point, when I saw this level 5 Gredos, I thought, okay, if this guy actually ends up making it, I'm going to go for the Grandslam with the brand new 308. So I was really hoping that this one would actually make it. He definitely looked big enough, and with that 97 to 110 estimate, that's a pretty solid estimate. So he had a really good shot at actually being a diamond. Took him out there, again, no problems at all using the 308. I'm going to keep saying that, it's a really good gun. And yeah, he had a really nice spread and curl to his horns, so I was pretty confident this one would actually make it. And sure enough, he does at 103.40. No problem there, double lung shot at 214 meters, so just showing that the gun can go beyond that 150 meters that it says in the store as its effective range. It is just fantastic, and I was really happy to see that this was another diamond. So like I said, at this point I thought, okay, we have the diamond Ronda, we have a diamond Southeastern, and now we have a diamond Gredos. So I may as well go around the other part of my map and see if there's any diamond Beseet or Beseeti ibex. I can never pronounce that correctly, but go and look and see if we can complete the Grandslam, because at this point I may as well, seeing as we've got 3 out of 4, and I thought that that would be a pretty cool thing to do on release day of the brand new ARs, is go for the Grandslam and try and get them all before the end of the day. So yeah, this guy was a really good size when they make diamond at 100.10, and this guy is a 103.40. Really happy with that harvest. So, like I said, going to go for the Grandslam. I go run around and start looking for the Beseeti ibex, and I end up finding this guy. a level 4 with an absolutely huge estimate of 195 to 228. And just taking a look at this guy, there was no doubt in my mind that he would make diamond. He's just absolutely huge looking. So lining up here and taking a heart shot with the 308, and he goes straight down. And just taking a look at this guy on the ground, the spread of those horns is so impressive. These guys really do never fail to impress with the size of their horns. So let's pick him up and see what he scores. He is a diamond at 199.10. And just look at the shot. That shot went all the way through the front of the chest and the bottom of the neck, through the heart, through the lung, through the liver, and through to stomach. That is absolutely incredible. I cannot believe how far that actually penetrated through. That really impressed me. And I was just checking out the spread of this guy because I think he might be one of the widest ibex I've ever shot. I actually thought he might score a little bit higher than he actually did. He just looked really particularly wide to me. Maybe it's because I haven't hunted them for a while though. But that does complete a diamond grand slam with the 308 on release day. That is pretty cool. I was really happy with that. All on my own map. It was just really cool to actually do. And I didn't expect to do it. I wasn't planning on doing it. But when I started finding, you know, all of these diamonds, I thought it would just be worth a try. So yeah, really happy with that. 4 very beautiful diamonds. And I really do like the ibex. I think they're very underrated. But they are very impressive to actually see. So yeah, I couldn't have been more happy with that. Couldn't have been more happy with the performance of the 308. It just did an absolutely fantastic job today. And just to finish the video off, one more clip from Quattro Colinas. Whilst I was running around looking for ibex, I did end up actually finding a rare. That right there is a level 3 male melanistic Ronda ibex. And again, dropping him there with the 308. Can't really see him too clearly because he was kind of in the bush. But they are just beautiful. I really love these sort of ice blue colour eyes. I really do like finding the rare ibex. And this guy, as a level 3, he is just a silver at 78.60. But again, that 308 just absolutely decimating him with a double lung and liver shot. And I think that that's a pretty perfect way to end the video. A lot of trophies today that I just didn't expect. I really wasn't expecting to get as many as I did on the release day of the ARs. But I'm really happy with how everything went. I honestly couldn't be more happy. It was absolutely awesome. So yeah, I've been really looking forward to actually sharing this video out tonight. I've been spending the past few hours editing all the clips together. But yeah, that was really fun and really awesome. And I definitely highly recommend picking up this weapon pack if you can. It's definitely worth it. Like I said at the beginning, even if it's just for the 308, I'd say it's worth it. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and for everything you do, all your support. It really does mean the world. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.